Over the past year, Blizzard's reputation has truly gone down the drain. Their reputation started to crumble after the banning of Blitzchung, the professional Hearthstone streamer who was suspended for expressing his public support for the Hong Kong protests during the Hearthstone Grandmasters tournament. They banned him for, at first, a year and then rescinded his prize money. Blizzard then made a classic PR statement saying that they felt as though they might have reacted too fast to the situation, and they changed his year-long ban to 6 months, and they also said they were allowing him to keep his prize money. But of course, BlizzCon was a disaster after that, since it was surrounded by protesters, and during their statement on stage, J. Allen Brack did not even say his name or apologize directly to Blitzchung. But of course, fast forward to January 2020, and they completely blew the Warcraft 3 Reforged game. It was a disaster, obviously, and it now holds a 0.6 user score on Metacritic, the lowest rating for a user score on the website. So as you can tell, their public image has truly gone downhill, but of course, Blizzard never fails to shock me, as now they have decided to fine 2 players $1,000 for inappropriate chat during a league match where they literally typed sex and big dick. For fuck's sake, Blizzard. Friendly 5th grade level banter between foes is all well and good, but there's a time and a place for it. When you're a professional Overwatch League player, the big stage, even during a quarantine, is not it. While the Overwatch League initially reacted to COVID-19 by postponing all March and April matches, it's now making up for the lost time with online games each week. Over the weekend, 2 Overwatch League players, San Francisco's Shock, Rascal, and of course Lastro, got fined $1,000 each for a mild match exchange of words, only tangentially related to Overwatch. In the match chat, Mun began saying sex and big dick, and Kim tossed in a big dick of his own. This prompted other members of both teams to react with surprise and laughter. Not long into this boldly timed war of words, SF's Shock, tank player Super, asked them to cut it out because spectators can see the match, and then both of the players said sorry, a sentiment that Mun had later echoed in an apology on Twitter. Be careful, guys. Don't test me. I might say the S word. So back during the Xbox 360 days when you would play online matches, online chat was wild. I mean, you have people saying slurs, sexual references, rage quitting games and yelling the first thing that comes to their mind. Also, girls weren't real. If you said you were a girl, you were just a squeaker. I mean, seriously? A player typing the word sex and the phrase big dick in a chat where they weren't even physically saying it cost them each $1,000. Now, I understand that these players were in a competitive match that was being spectated, but there were other people in the chat typing it before them, and they each only said it once and even apologized in chat immediately after typing it. And it's not like they were insulting anyone or there were terms that were pointed towards anyone. I mean, context matters, and there are just random words that they had typed and put in chat, and this is how Blizzard reacts? They should have just given them a warning and moved on. I don't even see how this could get players in trouble, honestly. I'm not trying to pull the Blizzard is the villain card here, but this is just pathetic. And this is, of course, the Overwatch League that we're talking about, an organization directly owned and led by Blizzard. Can I just ask, where does this money go besides right back in Blizzard's pocket? The only other case of a player being disciplined for breaking the Overwatch League rules and terms of service during a competition and being fined was back in 2018, where Rise was actually fined $1,000 for account sharing, which is a bit more of a serious situation, but besides that, players have just been suspended for 2 games, in cases 3 or even 5. But I honestly wonder if someone had typed in the word China, what their fine would be. I bet they would have been permabanned right off the bat for typing Chinese virus. We all know how Blizzard totally doesn't make decisions based off of their Chinese investors. Really though, is saying a word like sex seriously seen as offensive and disturbing now? I do actually plan to look more into esports and situations of players being suspended or banned, but from the basic searches that I have done over the past couple of days, this seems like one of the most ridiculous cases to happen so far. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, and of course if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.